Oh, hey there. Welcome back. Just turning off the pressure washer here. Finished giving the old working girl a bath. So, I made you guys a promise a while ago that we would go over some of the reasons why I chose this particular truck over every other truck on the market and why I was willing to spend so much on a truck that I knew I was going to beat up and essentially destroy. We're also going to answer a question that was answered last night by Jason Clark, Mr. Dream Inspired himself. And there was a reason that I avoided your guys' question on that, and we'll get to that in a minute as well. Yes, I do work for Horizon. Another question that I've been getting a lot of is, what do the load boards look like? Well, I can't really give you an answer to that. The reason I can't give you an answer to that is every company's got their own stuff. I have no idea what the other companies are doing. I have no idea what their load boards look like. I can't answer that. Can I tell you what my load boards look like? Absolutely. Right now, they're phenomenal. They are pushing drivers to get out and make as many runs as possible. They're letting us multiple dispatch. And I have my next 3 loads covering my next 5 days already dispatched. I have the BOLs for them ready to work. I'm in the middle of a 34-hour reset. It just started about an hour ago because I had to drive this back from the dealership. I have an ELD, so as soon as the truck moves, it logs my time. But we do have fresh oil. Every filter has been replaced except for the transmission. That's not due until 120,000, so we're still about 90,000 away from that. Yes, that is correct math. Also, yes, where is it? Yard looks like crap. There's a reason for that. We're doing that on purpose. We already did it with the front. We waited for everything to die. We gutted it, tilled it out, and now it's white marble and black mulch. Looks really good. We're not going to do the exact same for the back, but we know we want to kill everything that's in it, rip it out, and start fresh. Now, see, we've answered the who I work for, which has been asked a lot, and I've been avoiding, just because I wasn't sure if that was something I wanted to put out until I was sure that I was really happy with the company and I was happy with the job. It wasn't that I was ignoring you guys. I had reasons for waiting. The load boards, we've covered those. I can't tell you anything except for my company, and my company is doing great. Now, why I chose this truck, why I was willing to spend, after trade-in and whatnot, a little over $100,000 on a truck that I knew I was going to go out and beat up. Well, there's a few reasons for that. One, there's some options that come in the King Ranch and higher trim levels that I really wanted, that essentially I needed for personal medical reasons. We'll get to those in a minute. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a King Ranch that was spec'd out the way I wanted, except for one in Texas, but that dealership didn't want to work with me at all. I honestly can't remember the name of them, so whatever. I went to every dealership within about a 7,500 mile radius, and I will tell you, hands down, absolutely, these guys, where is it? Right there. It's probably backwards, I apologize. That is Corwin Ford in Nampa. Absolutely took care of me. I cannot believe how great I was treated at that dealership. I walked in there just like I did every other dealership about 7 months before I was ready to buy. And I told the salesman, I said, I have no intention of buying. I will not buy a truck from you today. I don't care what kind of a deal you make me. I don't care what you do. It's not going to happen. And most of them didn't really like that answer. But the guys at Corwin, they said, okay, well, tell us why. And I gave them the rundown. I said, look, I'm in the middle of getting processed out of the military medically, and I've got some money that I'm sitting on, and I'm going to get a little bit of a severance check, and I'm going to use those things together to create a down payment. I had a truck that was hurt pretty bad that I was going to use for work. Most of you who are watching this have come from Dream Inspired, so you know that him and I have been talking for months. I think it was right about January we started talking regularly. And I was trying to get some information from him. My original goal was to do hotshot. That's what I wanted. I had a friend of mine say, hey man, why don't you look at doing RVs instead of doing this hotshot? I said, well, I don't know. Maybe we'll think about it. And he goes, well, you know, you could sink 40, God, this camera.